Hello, welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Exposition. Joining us tonight is Alyssa. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It's great. I'm doing very well. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from?
From Nashua, New Hampshire.
Oh wow. How far is it away from Boston for the people who?
45 minutes,
45
maybe
minutes.
at best. Yeah.
How fast do you drive?
Oh. So, alright, so for most people it's probably like 55 minutes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
For me it's like 40, 45.
Okay, like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what line of work do you do?
Right now I'm a secretary.
Okay.
I do singing and all that stuff for side work, and yeah.
And what kind of singing do you do?
All sorts.
Oh wow. What was the last time you had a performance?
Actually Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
How
it's
long
nerve-wracking.
have you been doing? Oh really?
Yeah.
Was it a big audience?
No, it's actually the smaller audiences that get me more.
That's true.
Actually, that's when I got real nervous and I did my worst.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it a big room or a small room?
It was actually at a car show.
Okay.
And
an
the
open
weather.
area?
Yeah, it was outside.
It's hard to hear your own voice.
Yeah, and it was the weather wasn't really that good, so people didn't really come out with their cars.
Oh,
so
yeah.
only a couple of cars came, and not many people, and I got really nervous.
So do you find it easier when you have a bigger audience?
Oh yeah, way easier.
A lot of performers also say the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference? Why do you think is that?
I don't know. When people are closer to you and like looking right at you, and you see their like whole body, you're just like, oh.
Also,
but if you just see like little heads, it's like no.
Also, when you in a big stadium, there's like a spotlight looking at you, right?
Yeah, you don't see
their
anybody.
face,
Yeah. But when people are just like face to face,
Alright.
it's hard.
You can see all the expression.
Yeah, and it's the pressure is on.
It's on. How long have you been doing that?
Oh, I mean, I started singing it too, but
Oh, really?
yeah, and then
What song? do you hear what song that you?
yeah, actually, it's a heartache.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I listened to my mom's music and
Oh
have
wow, that's very
a
impressive.
fake microphone in front of
2 years
people at
old.
parties. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So what other things do you do for work?
I love to cook.
Oh wow.
What
kind of food do you like to do?
Healthy food. Yeah. Anything
What's
healthy.
the signature dish?
I really like my healthy shepherd's pie, actually.
Oh really? What's in it?
Mashed cauliflower, pork, and then fresh corn and onions and spices and fat-free cheese.
Oh wow, there's fat-free cheese.
There's fat-free cheese.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Yeah, pretty much, but you know. Yeah.
This is great. So what would you like to work on tonight with hypnosis?
I don't know, I'm very like anxious all the time, and I'm also very hard on myself too a lot, so
Tell me what you mean by that.
I'm very self-conscious.
Okay.
Like very much so. Like
tell me a story. When was the last time you find your self-consciousness really got to you?
like I always am. Like I don't like to I don't know, it sounds
But let us know. Let's get to know you better, right? What's the story?
Well, recently I lost a lot of weight, and
Great.
oh, thank you. And I feel like I get criticized a lot by friends, family, just hearing a lot. So that's what makes me like really hard on myself to just try better and better. And I feel like I'm never like really good enough, you know.
Even after you lose weight, or
Yep. Yeah, because it's either I'm too big, too small, too much this, too much that. My hair's too blonde, it's too dark. It's just like wah. So I don't know. That's basically I'm very, very, very hard on myself.
Do you hear that a lot?
Yeah.
Like, do you?
And I criticize myself a lot, even like with cooking too. Like I'm very like I don't know. I'm like, oh, it's not good enough. Nothing's like good enough, you know.
Okay. When was the last time you were cooking and then you let the self-consciousness
Oh, last night.
get the better side of it?
Well, I mean, I like to be perfect when it comes to food and stuff like that. So it'll take me like way more time to do it than I don't know. I like to just, I don't know, I'm very hard on myself, so.
Okay. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
How is that a problem?
Because that's what causes the anxiety, is because I'm so particular about things, and then I just get like really anxious about it because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, no, it's not right, it's not perfect, and I don't know. It's weird.
Describe an anxiety.
Oh, I have, what do you mean? Like
how would you know you are feeling anxious?
I snap. Like, I snap at people. Or, like, I have very bad anxiety attacks, like, a couple times a year. Like, I, like, can't catch my breath. It just, like, I let everything build up after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us the story then. When was the last time you had an
anxiety attack
episode?
Actually,
it doesn't have to be life-changing.
Oh, no. Last time I had an anxiety attack, I was actually in Boston. I was out with a few friends and family, and they started fighting with each other, and I got really, really upset about it.
Okay.
And I just...
Is it a lot of people being upset with a lot of other people?
Yeah, it was just more of they were upset with each other, and they were angry towards me, and I was just so upset. I just got so upset, and I can't catch my breath, and and that's my anxiety attack.
How is that? How do you distinguish being upset and being anxious?
When I'm anxious, I start shaking, and I like just start thinking about a million things at one time. When I'm upset, I'm just like, like sad and angry. But I know when I'm anxious, I just get like all jittery and shaky and like need to do like a million things at one time.
Okay, so going back to that one episode, right?
Yeah.
What was going through your mind when all this is unfolding?
I just felt like there was nothing that I could really do about the situation. And I just felt like, I don't know, like I felt like everyone's going to get mad at me, and just everything, just a million thoughts just automatically go through my head, like what can I do? And I just like start freaking out. I'm like, everyone's going to get mad at me if I don't do the right thing, and I just think too much. And I get really frazzled.
Do you feel that the anger between the group of people who were fighting for each other were directed at you?
No.
Do you think that...
But I knew that it was going to be directed towards me when they were done fighting with each other.
Is it the case afterwards?
Yeah. Always.
Okay. Well, I'm just...
everyone gets mad, and then I try to be like, alright guys, seriously, stop. And then it just, oof. Shouldn't have said anything.
How would you know they were managed? I'm just trying to evaluate how your emotions versus reality. Sometimes people got really emotional.
Yeah.
Over things that may or may not be real.
Oh, I know. Well, when it's, hey, find somewhere else to stay tonight, because I got in between it, it's, that's when you know it's at you. Or like just snapping at me, like, you did nothing to help, and blah, 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 just freaking out, So I'm like, okay. If I don't say anything, it's a problem. If I do say something, it's a problem. So
how did you... I'm trying to figure out how is that an anxiety. So you find yourself in a difficult situation, and I don't think I'm in a position to...
Well, then that causes an anxiety attack, because I get like really like, I don't know really how to describe it. I just like literally break down and just can't catch my breath, I start shaking.
So one thing is, so we're trying to like iron this out so you can look at it in a realistic sort of way.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't feel like 1,000 things happening at once. It could just be these 3 or 4 things.
Yeah.
So that when it's laid out in front of you, you can see it clearly.
Yeah.
And you can manage everything in a very controlled manner, right?
Yeah.
So what are the list of things that you feel uncomfortable with in that situation?
In that particular...
Like in an anxiety situation, in an anxious situation.
I don't like confrontation. I don't... That's basically it. Like, I don't like confrontation. And then I get really, like...
How does your body feel when you feel it? So it is not the anxiety doesn't just come when the fight starts.
No, it's just like I feel like I let everything build up, and that's when I start to freak out. But I mean, it's like situations like that actually.
When you said build up, is it build up from the stress of that day, or build up from?
It's a build up from a long time. Like I stress about everything, like money, relationships, everything, and then a huge situation will happen, and then I'll have my anxiety attack. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'll just be like, oh my god, I can't do it.
Do you feel that the episode that or the event that precedes your anxiety attack has anything to do with the anxiety itself? For what I meant is that do you think you are mad at somebody not because of what happened in the moment, but because of something that happened a while ago?
Yeah, definitely. It builds up. Like I can only take it for so long. And there's it's all little things that build up in my life, and then a situation will happen, and I'll just completely have a meltdown.
So you feel that you use that situation, or unconsciously? I'm not saying you look for this kind of drama. Right?
No, it's just all of a sudden it happens.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
So you feel that when your friends are fighting, and all of a sudden, all the past stress that has been building up does come to that one point where
that's exactly what it is.
It's throw out all your build up energy, let's just call it that.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
So, if everything were to work out perfectly today, how would you see your life differently?
Okay, well, I wouldn't be living in New England.
Where would you like to go?
First of all,
miss you. It'll never be the same again.
Well, somewhere warm. I hate being cold. So, somewhere warm.
There are plenty of hot tubs.
Well, yeah, not in the winter. When you get out of that hot tub, it's 10 times colder. So, yeah, definitely.
Where would you like to go if you can live anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
Like live there?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I always wanted to go to South Carolina or just... Seriously, anywhere. It doesn't even really matter. Like anywhere warm.
Go take it one step back, right? If everything works out today, how would you see yourself differently? If I have a magic wand,
and I could see my life perfectly.
Yes. How would you feel differently? How would your life be different as a result of?
Oh, I would be less stressed. Less.
How would you describe less stress?
I would. Just not stress about money and relationships and all that stuff.
Okay, so we're not going to go too deep into this because we don't have time today. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what are the three things that stress you the most?
Money.
Okay.
Relationships. Family.
Okay. Okay, so just sit back for a minute and close your eyes. I want you to just... Can I touch your finger right here?
Yep.
I want you to imagine all the stress. You don't have to say it out loud.
Okay.
But imagine all the stress that you're feeling about your family. And just push all those energy on the tip of your finger right here. And just nod your head. Okay. Now I want you to imagine all the stress that you have built up about money, and focus all the energy right here. Then nod your head. And I want you to imagine all the stress. And you may not be aware how exactly you got to be so stressful, but just imagine all the stress that you have in relationship and focus all the energy right here. Okay. Good. Now, can I pick your hand? Now I want you to imagine everything work out perfectly today. And I want you to imagine all the positive and happy energy. Everything working out perfectly. You are someplace warm. you have the perfect relationship. Your family stress are gone. You have all the money in the world. That's right. Now I want you to feel all the negative energy that is built up all this time. Just flows all the way out to your fingertips, out into the universe right now. And I want you to imagine that a different source of energy could be a slightly different color, slightly different temperature, slightly different vibration, with all the positive energy of wealth, good relationship, good family relationship, just flows through the palm of your hand. And just feel this energy flows continue on and on, okay? And just imagine the positive energy flowing in the palm right here. And just let this energy flow through the center of your body and leaving from the fingertips right here and rinsing all the negative energy, emotions, and anxiety. I want you to open your eyes. Feels good, doesn't it? Yes. And you feel that you're in more control of your emotions.
Yeah.
You're in more control of your body. Mm-hmm. And at any time, if you want to work on those issues, you can go and work on it. But you are in control of that situation, right?
Yeah.
If you want to talk to your family about things, you are in control. So just hold up your hand, squeeze it together. There, doesn't it feel good? Now you have the power. Yeah. So as you do, you feel the energy flowing up all the way down to your heart and to your mind.
Yeah.
And when you need to just let go of the energy, just open your hand like this. And just on this hand, just go like this.
Just this one?
Yeah, just fling your finger. Doesn't it feels like you're flowing away?
Yeah, it's like, get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you can imagine all those energy in a point. So at some point, you may or may not even know how you got to feel that way.
Yeah.
Right. But you can just let it out. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. You can't change the past, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You can talk about the past. But some people like to dwell in the past, but we know that does you no good. But if it gets up to be too... If it starts to take control of you rather than you taking control of the situation, you can just fling it out,
Yeah.
It's a part of energy that it's not part of you anymore.
Yeah.
So what we're about to do right now is some hypnosis.
Okay.
Hypnosis is not sleep. At no point you'll be unconscious at all. You'll still be aware of what's happening around you. I'll do everything I can to help you to achieve your goal, make you feel more calm and relaxed, and more in control of your mind and your emotions. And in return, I would like your complete cooperation. Is that okay?
Okay, yes.
So, one of the things I would advise you to do is not try to go into hypnosis. Mm-hmm. So it's like trying to fall asleep, right? The more you try to fall asleep, the harder it is to actually fall asleep, right?
Yeah.
So just let it happen.
Okay.
You don't have to make out every single word that I'm saying to you. At some point, you may even find your mind wandering off. That is perfectly fine. When that happens, that is your unconscious mind reacting to a new conditions, right?
Okay.
So, I would like you to just focus all your attention on the pocket watch right here. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, I would like you to just close your eyes and let your mind drift. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. I want you to imagine yourself on a calm, quiet beach. You can hear the sound of the seagull on top of your head. And you can hear the sound of the ocean waves caress us against the shore. And you can hear the sound of children playing in the background. That's right. Every sound that you hear becomes vivid. You can focus intensely on those sounds. And when it becomes real to you, I would like you to just nod your head twice and let me know that you can hear all these sounds perfectly fine in your unconscious mind. Good. At the count of 3, I would like you to open your eyes again and just look at this pocket punch. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Just like the last time, I'm going to count it backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach number 1, you're going to close your eyes again and just let your mind drift. This time, you'll be able to feel the raw, warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. You're going to feel the warm ray of the sun on the center of your body. You're going to feel the warm ray of the sun on your hair and cheek and your fingers, and even your legs and toes. 3, 2, 1, sleep. Just let your mind go and sleep. Feel the warm ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. Feel the warm ray of the sun on your cheek, on the center of your body, and around your lips. Relax. With each number I count, you sleep deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Just relax. Let go. Sleep. You're so relaxed. Let go. Let go. Let go. And sleep. Feeling so good. So relaxed. So comfortable. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to feel great. But as soon as I say the word sleep now, you're going to close your eyes and let your mind drift. And you'll go back into hypnosis 10 times as deep as you are right now. Feeling 10 times as good. 10 times as comfortable. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, feeling great. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Does it feel relaxed?
Yeah.
Feel warm?
Yeah.
Look up here. Sleep. One, 2, 3, eyes open. How does it feel to be hypnotized again?
Tired.
Sleep. It's okay. Just let yourself go. And sleep. Deeper and deeper now. More and more relaxed. Now listen. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, you're going to open your eyes. And you're going to go look into the red dots inside the camera. As soon as you see the red dots, I want you to just allow all the stress that you're holding on with your relationship, with your family, with your finance. You're going to focus on all those negative energy that are pending out in your mind and your body. And you're going to open your eyes and you're going to let all those energy burn out from your mind and your body. Your mind is going to go black. you're going to feel totally mindless, feeling totally good, as if all those anxiety and all those energy, negative energy, has been erased from your mind, gone forever. And as soon as you hear my sound, and only my voice says sleep, you're going to close your eyes, and you can sleep 10 times deeper, having released all those negative energy into the universe. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. I want you to just stare at the red dot, at the camera right there. And as soon as all the negative energy has been rinsed out of your mind, I want you to just nod your head. I want you to just let your mind drift and nod your head twice. Just allow that to happen right now. Sleep. Let go. Sleep. From now on, Alyssa, I want you to feel this continuous flow of positive energy through your arms and shoulders and out of your fingertips, on and on, forever and forever. All the anxiety has left your body. All the negativity in the past, you can just let them lay in the past. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach number 10, you come back to this room. You feel great, feeling happy, optimistic in every way, feeling like you just slept for the last 12 hours. Feel your entire body filled up with joy, filled up with delight, filled up with positive energy, totally filled up with joy and love and all the happiness in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath in. Feel this loving energy just flows from the top of your head, continuously down your back into your fingertips, feeling so much love and joy and happiness and calm. And this life force just continues to flow through you. 6, 7, 8, 9. Take a deep breath in. Whenever you're ready, 10.
Oh.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that was definitely different.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us
you.
tonight. This is
Thank you.
Alyssa. This is Hypnotist Exposition. Join us next week, CCTV, Channel 9, Cambridge. Alright, we have Alyssa here after the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
How do you enjoy your experience with hypnosis?
It was very relaxing. It was very felt like kind of out of my own body, really.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Could you explain to us what you mean by that?
I just felt like really calm and everything was gone. Everything was just kind of melted away, really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you were looking at the pocket watch and you were about to drift off into hypnosis?
It felt like I was falling asleep.
Okay.
Like it felt like I was like laying in bed, like falling asleep.
Oh, wow. This feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And when I put you back into hypnosis again, do you remember that part? When you open your eyes and then I ask you to go back into hypnosis?
Vaguely.
How does it feel? Deeper? More sleepy every time you do that?
Yeah. It felt like I don't know. It just felt more and more relaxed every time. I feel like.
Okay.
It just felt like just kind of, not that I didn't have control. It was just more of like putting me into a completely different mindset every time. Just more and more worry free.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you feel difference right now from when you walk into the studio?
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay.
I feel very calm.
That's great. Oh, tell us, what do you mean by that?
I feel very, I don't know, carefree.
Carefree?
Worry free. I feel like I just feel like I just want to like have a cup of hot cocoa, and a nice movie now.
So before you walk in today, and when we were sitting across the street at McDonald's, you were telling me that you cannot be hypnotized, right?
Yeah, I didn't think I could. I was like, there's just no way. My
And
mind
you have
was
tried
always
that
like
before and it didn't work, right?
Yeah, like a while back when I was like a kid, and I was like, oh, this is just silly. And then I had that same mindset today, and yeah.
So would you say
did a
that?
good job.
Would you say that it works today?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, definitely. I would. Yeah.
Is this what you have been expecting on your way here?
No, not at all. It was nothing like I expected.
Oh yeah, what was the difference?
Way better. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like, I'm not gonna like remember anything. I'm just gonna completely black out.
Right.
And it was just gonna, or it just wouldn't work at all. And then I was just like, kind of put into a different mindset, really, a calm.
I'm gonna grab one of these.
You know what's going on,
Because the one
but
in my room.
you kind of don't
Yeah,
really
okay, that's right.
have control. But it's a good thing.
Right.
Mindset.
How does your anxiety feels right now? Do you?
I don't have any anxiety right now.
Okay, that's
I'm
great.
so calm. Yeah, but the drive home from Boston might be. We'll see.
All right.
If you can work
All right.
magic.
Well, yeah. Well, driving in Boston is a different
Yeah.
idea. We never talk about that today. Okay. We need another free show series to cover that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank
Hopefully you can come back in a few weeks
Oh,
and
yeah.
tell us
Yeah, definitely.
how things are going for you. And we'll do this again. Thank you so much for coming. This is Alyssa, everybody.